Hi everyone, it's Plant Mama Tatiana and welcome to my channel, or welcome back. Today I'm going to show you a couple of plants that I am really excited by their growth. So let's get started. It is finally spring, or very close to spring. The weather is getting warmer and the plants are getting happier and they are starting to grow. I have been super lethargic, I guess is the word, about my plants recently because they just have been dying. Winter was long, winter was hard, and I am really excited to see a lot of new growth on these plants. And it's small so far, but it's just giving so much potential for the summer, so I'm very excited about that. Let's get started with the Philodendron Birkin. So I have a very small Philodendron Birkin to the point where you would be like, is this even a Birkin? Like, there's no variegation. I've always kind of struggled with pretty low variegation on this plant and on the leaves, but if you take a look, that is the newest leaf, okay? And look, isn't it so, I mean, it's not like totally variegated yet, but it is showing so much more variegation than the previous leaves. Like if you look at that one, because I only had a couple of these on this plant, so all of these top ones are new-ish, and so this one, look, is still like very dark green, very little stripe variegation, but this one is finally starting to look a little more like a Birkin. And if you can see, there is another leaf coming. It's like kind of blending in with this one, so this is this leaf, and then here is the other leaf, and that one is looking pretty white if I do say so myself. So I am very pleased that this is starting to show some life, and I was like almost gonna get rid of it, but now I think it is pretty cute. So, I wasn't gonna get rid of it, I'm not lying, but in my head I was like, oh god, that plant. But now I'm like very happy when I see it. So that is very exciting, the first one. The next plant that is just like kind of like personally doing it for me right now is my Ficus Elastica Burgundy. I think I've called it a ruby in the past. It's not a ruby, this is a burgundy. And first of all, I love the pot that it's in, okay, from Target. And I love that this is just like a little hair. It's so cute. And it's just gotten so tall. Like, see that? So, it's not like, this is like all dirt here and roots, and I'm just hoping I never have to repot it because I don't know how I'd get it out of here, but it has grown a lot. Like, these are all new leaves. It's not as bushy as I would like. I don't think it's getting tons of light, but it has been liking, like in the winter it was the only plant I had that was actually growing new leaves because it was just really dark, sad winter. But this is a new leaf. It's so shiny and pretty, isn't it? I love the new leaves. They're so shiny before they collect dust, and then they kind of get darker like this. But I love that. It's so pretty, and it's just been steadily growing. So I really love that. Thank you, rubber tree. So that is the second plant that has some exciting new growth. The next one is kind of a basic one, but I love it all the same. This is the peace lily. So a little bit ago, I showed you how my giant peace lily started flowering, and that one I kind of had hope for flowering because it was doing really well. It came nice and big and strong, and it started flowering a lot earlier than this one. So this one, I got to the point with this plant where I was kind of like, should I just give this one away? I have the bigger peace lily. Do I really need this one? Is it worth keeping? Like, it just always looked a little meh ever since I root divided it while talking about The Bachelor. Let's not talk about that. But yeah, so it's like those divided peace lilies just were really struggling. They were very sensitive to being root divided, and only a fraction survived. This was one of them. And there's still some yellow leaves that I need to prune, whatever. But I got really excited because I didn't notice until pretty recently, like a day or two ago, that this is starting to have its own bloom. To me, that is like so exciting because I have had this peace lily for maybe like 2 years. I don't know if that's true. It's felt like forever, but I think it was, well, I got it when I got the flu shot, at least 2 years, like not the past flu shot, but the flu shot before. So it's been a little bit. And I'm just really excited to finally flower. This is its first flower other than the flowers that were on the plant when I first got it and then they died, and now this is like a new plant. So that's exciting. I'm really excited to see that, and hopefully maybe new ones will come, who knows, but yay, success. Okay, I just have 2 more that I want to show right now. That I feel like I haven't shown in a while. So this plant is the ZZ plant. And so I actually have like the regular ZZ plant, this green one, and I also have a little bitty, let me just take it out, the cash pot. I have a little bitty ZZ Raven in here, which you can kind of see. This one has not grown as much, but I am excited because it had actually died and then it did come back, but I guess it's just not getting enough light under all this. But this was only, if you recall, which you might not, this was the original ZZ plant I had. It was this propagation, it was just these little leaves here, this section, and this is all new growth, and it's so tall. I'm really excited by how tall that is. I don't pay attention to this plant at all. It's kind of like on one of my plant shelves on the bottom, so it doesn't get a ton of light or attention from me. But recently I noticed, I was like, wait, this is new. It's like, she wasn't this tall before, because it was really just these like little stumpy little bushes over here. But this is really exciting to me that it's starting to grow and it's starting to look like a full real plant and not just a propagation. So yay, so exciting. Okay, that's that one. And the last plant that I want to spotlight today, I feel like I don't really show this plant very often either, but I just looked at it recently and I was like, it's looking good, it's looking cute, it's looking really cute. So I thought, okay, let me just talk about it, because I feel like there's a lot of plants I talk about a lot, and this is not one of them. So this is the Pothos Snow Queen. I got this in either a plant trade on Facebook or someone was just giving away cuttings. So this was a propagation, and I think it was just like a couple of these leaves here. It took a little bit to establish, you can see these older leaves, but recently I noticed a lot of these newer leaves have this like really pretty coloration to them. Like this new leaf that's coming is looking quite white, if I do say so, which is kind of a trend for this little, you know, plant theme. A lot of new leaves that are kind of white, which is exciting. And then this leaf I just think is really pretty. I don't know what it is about this leaf that I just love these colors, this like mint green almost, and these speckles. It's just so pretty. And this leaf too is really pretty. So, and then these are some of the older leaves that are like a little more dark. So I just love all of the contrast between these different leaves, and I'm pretty happy with it. And again, this is another plant that I keep low on my shelf, doesn't get a lot of light. It probably would be growing a lot better, a lot faster if I gave it more light, but I just don't have that much window space. So I got to keep plants that will grow without a lot of light further from the window, and then the problem palette, and then the problem plants get the windowsill, rewarding them. It shouldn't be that way, but that's how it is. So yeah, this is the Pothos Snow Queen. Those are all of the plants that I want to highlight today. I actually wanted to show my Monstera plant, which has a new leaf coming, so I'm really excited. But it's just so big and I don't really want to move it right now. So maybe when it has the new leaf, I'll show it off. And then I also wanted to show my Monstera Adansonii, which is super long and growing now, but again, it's kind of like hanging and a little intricate to get to. So maybe I'll have to do a Monstera update video later. Don't forget to subscribe. So don't forget to subscribe to my channel if that is something you're interested in seeing, or if you just want to see all things plants. I will catch you in the next video. Bye!